Hello everyone, Silva here. Welcome to part 2 of my Fred tutorial series. In this part we will have a look at the Wings editor of the Fred Free Space Mission editor. This video will definitely be shorter than the Ships editor video because A, the Wings editor is simpler than the Ships editor, and B, several of its options are identical to those you can find on the Ships editor, and I already explained those in the last video. So first of all, what is a wing in the context of free space? It's a small group of fighters or bombers, usually 4 to 6 ships. There are also cases where there are less ships in a wing, for example only 1 or 2, and there are also cases where there are more ships in a wing, but those are quite rare. In order to create a wing in Fred, you have to first select one or more ships and then click the Create Wing button. You have to give a name to this wing, which will then be used for all the ships within the wing. The convention of Free Space 2 is that friendly wings get their names from the Greek alphabet, so Alpha, Beta, Gamma, while hostile wings get their name from zodiac signs. So they have wing names like Cancer, Virgo, Libra, and so on. So once you have a wing, you can use the Wings editor, and as you can see, it looks quite similar to the Ships editor, but is way smaller. So what are the options of the Wings editor? You can change the wing name, of course. You can designate one of the ships as leader of the wing. You can set the number of waves and the wave threshold, which means that a wing can have multiple waves and the second wave will arrive after the first wave is destroyed, or if you change the wave threshold, you can say that the second wave already arrives when only 2 ships of the original first wave are still left. And then the next wave will arrive until the maximum number of waves is reached. As for ships, you can define a hotkey, you can select a wing as a reinforcement unit, you can set the ignore for counting goals flag, and the no arrival music, no arrival message, and the no dynamic goals flags as well. The previous and next buttons are also the same as on the Ships editor. You can delete the wing, which also removes all the ships in it, or you can just disband the wing, which leaves the ships in the map but will delete the wing. The wing also has an initial order screen, just like the Ships editor, where you can set orders for the ships of that wing. There's also a hide queues button, don't have to say more about that. With the squad logo screen you can configure the squadron logo for the wing. Usually wings are part of a larger group of ships, the squadron, and they have names and logos, and here you can decide to put such a squad logo onto all the ships of this wing. The arrival and departure queues work just like in the Ships editor. The only new option here is that you can define minimum and maximum delays between waves, which makes it a little bit less predictable when the next wave will arrive once the previous one has been destroyed. It is also important to know that as soon as a ship is part of a wing, arrival and departure are only controlled by the Wings editor and will be disabled in the Ships editor. Well, that's about it. There's nothing more about the Wings editor, and as you can see, it's quite straightforward. In the next video we will have a look at the next important editor, which is the Mission Objectives editor, so please stay tuned for this. For now I can only say thank you so far for watching, see you again in the next video if you like to. Until then, take care and goodbye!